The first one. The first one I gave you, it's not the second one. Yes, the long one. Okay? Okay, already start recording. This question you should be able to do by yourself. Can I give you guys about 3 minutes to try to do it? Just do a substitution. Just do a substitution. I suspect part 3 is the one that some of you will struggle. Make T the subject. Okay, so you need to do a little bit of manipulation to make T the subject of the equation. Okay, can you quickly do this? For those of you who have done everything, you can start with the revision package that I passed you. Okay, focus on the binomial one. Because tomorrow we'll have a binomial test. No, binomial lah, binomial is here.
There's no.
Yeah, there's only 2 formulas in this one for binomial.
F9 is 30%, right?
Huh?
F9 is 30%.
Why? Why is it considered by F9?
You get F9. I got 30%.
Okay, there's no need to talk about that. Okay, math. If you continue talking, your A math will get F9. Okay? Start doing. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You can finish this in 5 minutes. Exactly. Just sum. It's just sum. Sub it in. Okay, I'll go through this question in 2 more minutes.
From my worksheet is gone.
Then now please try. Hey, how can it be gone? You just did it. Look in your bag. Once again, it's the worksheet, the 5.5. 5.5 worksheet. Okay, part I will just write the answer down for part I. That one I won't go through because it's just substitution. Okay, 2 more minutes and then I'll be going through. And now stop talking about other stuff that's not related and start doing. Don't just stare at this. Do already, ah? Okay, is everyone done? Can I go through now? Alright, I'll be going through. So for those of you who know, you can just continue doing. Those of you who are a little bit stuck, then please pay attention. Find the time when the temperature is 50 degrees. So I know that my temperature is 50. I sub it into my formula. So I know that the variable that I want to find is actually T. So I'm going to make T the subject. I bring the 27 over, 50 minus 27, and I divide by 58. Is equals to 0.92 to the power of T. Alright? So all I have to do, what is 50 minus 27 divided by 58? This is actually 23 over 58. Always, if you want to get this down, you need to log both sides. Okay, so you need to log both sides. So your strategy is to have log base 10. Okay, you're going to have log base 10 on both sides. Equals to log base 10, 0.92. If you have that, then this T can be brought down. So therefore, your T is equals to log base 10 of 23 over 58 divided by log base 10 of 0.92. You enter to your calculator. Log 23 divided by 58 divided by log 0.92, and you should get 11.1, okay, to 3 sig fig. Alright, let's leave everything to 3 sig fig. Okay? So this is my part 2. Okay, all of you should be very familiar on how to do that by now. If you realize that the strategy is that if you have it as a power, you want to bring it down, you just log both sides. Okay, just log both sides. Okay, the next one, part 3. Show that t is equals to this whole thing. So this one is easy as well. I have t is 27 plus 58, 0.92 to the power of t. I want to make t the subject, so I'm going to get t minus 27 divided by 58 is equals to 0.92t. So this one is a bit different because I want to change this to the log form, but I know that every single exponential form can be changed into log. How? Log base. The base is the same as the exponent, 0.92. Okay? My answer is how many times I have to compound, so it's equals to t. The thing that I'll put over here is just t minus 27 over 58. You just double check. Is it the same? Yes, it is the same. So that is how you show. Okay, so you must be able to convert from this form into the log form, the exponent form into this form. You realize the questions are all the same. This is a typical O-level question as well. Yes, Ron? Can I zoom out? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so these are the same as the O-level questions that you'll be seeing in your exam. Okay, it's exactly the same. Just that they will change the context only. So sometimes it is a chemistry context, sometimes it's a oven context, and sometimes it's related to money. Right? So can you, if you're done with this one, can you look at the next one? Let's do it together. Okay, can you take a look at the next one? It's the last question. Okay, Jordan, can I move on? Okay. Okay, so for this one, finance. The value of a painting at the beginning of 1990 was $2,000. This value increased continuously so that after T years, the value of the painting was given by this formula over here. So we know that the formula is actually value is equals to 2,000, 1.05 to the power of T. Okay, so they want you to find the year in which the value of the painting first reached $6,000. This one, please put a star beside it. Why put the star? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this is 6,000, 2,000, 1.05t. How are we going to do this? First thing first, I divide both sides by 2,000. So I'm going to get 6,000 divided by 2,000 is equals to 1.25t. Then what do I need to do here? I wonder what do I need to do here? Let's find for someone whose head is buried in the papers. And then someone who looked up and then looked down again. Pauline, don't look so guilty. It is you. Okay, what am I going to do here? How? I want to find what is t. What do I have to do to both sides? I wonder what do I have to do? Huh? What? Be confident. What do you think I need to do both sides? Yeah, log it, okay? Why do we log 10 it? Because when I log 10, this is my power, I can bring it down. Okay? So I know that this is going to be t log 10, 1.05. This is log 10, 6,000 divided by 2, so it's just basically 3. Okay? So therefore, what is your value of t? Is equals to log 3 base 10 over log 1.05 base 10. So enter in your calculator. Log 3 divided by log 1.05. 22.5. Let's leave our answer to 3 sig fig. Alright? So how many years? 22.5 years later. Okay? The value of the painting will reach $6,000. Find the year. So 22.5 years is going to be which year? 1990, 1990 plus 22.5. So it's the year 2012. Okay, it will be the year 2012. Yes? Because, no, you cannot say 23. No, because which is the year it first reached. So you have to round down. Okay, it will reach it in 2012. Halfway in 2012, you'll reach it. If you say 23 years, that means you'll reach it in 2013. But that's not true because it will have reached that amount in 2012. Halfway in 2012, it will have already reached that amount. Okay? Can you try this last question? Please don't tell me you don't know how to do this. Okay, please. Okay, I give you the formula. The value of the apartment, V, is equals to 400,000, 1.02 T. The question is very simple. Find the year in which the value of the apartment first reached 700,000. So how? Substitute it inside and then you have to do something to both sides to bring down the T. I wonder what it is. Okay, last question already. Okay, this is as hard as it gets for logarithms, or as easy as it gets. Katie, you look very lost. Huh? What coding? Ask him what?
He said she's very confused.
Okay, come. So what should I do first? Let's ask the confused girl. Okay, Katie, what should I do first? What's my very first step? Katie, what's my first step? Yes, correct. Sub 700,000 is equals to 400,000. Okay, 1.02. Okay, I'll help you out on the second step. I divide both sides by 400,000, so I'll get 7 over 4 is 1.02 to the power of t. What do I do next? Janice, what do I do next? Yeah, I'm going to log which side? I log the right side. I log the left side. Make up your mind. Log the left side or right side? Left Okay, I log the left side. Is it? Both sides, ladies and gentlemen. What you do on one side, you must do on the other. The basic law of your equations. Alright? So you're going to log both sides. Let me bring this up so it's a bit clearer. Okay, so what I can do, because I log both sides, this t, I can bring it down. Remember the power law of logarithms? Okay, I can bring it down. So I'm going to get t log 10 1.02 log 10 7 over 4. So therefore t is log base 10 7 over 4 over log 10 1.02. Enter this in your calculator, what you're going to get. Okay, that's good. I think some of you got answer already. Yes, 20, let's use the 3 sig fig, 28.3. Okay, so which year is it going to be? 1980 plus 28.3, that means it's 2008. So the year, the answer is 2008. Okay, is everyone okay with this? Still surviving, still alive? One period of chemistry by Mr. Zamir.
What?
Yeah. Mr. Zamir is coming in to teach you guys chemistry.
Wait, there's no way.
I'm serious.
Are you in hell?
Yeah.
Here to teach us chemistry?
Okay. You'll be surprised. Hey, actually, you think about it, if you really think about it, right?
I'm really confused.
If you really just sit down there and really think about it, right? Actually, I would say most teachers, right, can teach almost any single subject here. Why? Because most teachers, I'm not saying myself, I'm the exception. But most teachers, they are scholars. they are triple science, they all make it through everything. So almost every single subject that you guys take, they can teach. Okay? Yeah, that's just under exception. Okay, can we look at your main package? Your main package over here. I want you guys to skip to the binomial theorem question. Okay, binomial theorem, because I want you guys to remember how easy binomial theorem is. Alright? Because you guys have forgotten how easy it is. Okay? Wait, let's revise binomial first. Okay? Take a look at, I know you have forgotten. Okay, I know you have forgotten. Alright? Let us revise. But as I show you, I hope you will remember. How to do the expansion of this one? Remember I told you guys, you just need to remember just one formula. The way to do that is, you will first write down as n choose 0. This is the n. 4 choose 0. Write down the first term, 3, 2x. Remember this? 4 choose 1, 3, 2x. 4 choose 2, 3, 2x. 4 choose 3, 3, 2x. Lastly, 4 choose 4, 3, 2x. Okay? But this is not all, This is not all. Okay? The next thing you need to write down is, what is these powers over here? I wonder what are these powers over here. Okay, so just remember the first one is in descending. Okay? How you remember, the way I remember it is, can you look at here? This is the first value here, right? It's 4. The first will go to this here over here. This is the bottom. The bottom will go to the second one. Okay, that is the easiest for you to remember lah. Okay, and it will be descending. So if this is 4, the next one is going to be 3. Next one is going to be 2, 1, 0. If this starts from 0, then it's ascending. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the exam, one of these questions will come out and it will be about 6 marks. 3 marks. Don't tell me you don't know how to do. You just have to memorize. Binomial theorem is about memorization. Okay? Don't tell me you don't know how to do this. Now next, what is this? What is 4 choose 0? You don't have question 9? Do you guys have question 9?
Yes. Oh, I do. I found it.
Okay. Now, 4 choose 0. 4 choose 0 is actually 1. But let's say if you don't know what it is, you have a calculator for goodness sake. How to press the choose? Some of you forgotten already. Let me pull up the camera for you. Okay? The 4 choose is over here. Can you see at the divide sign? At the divide sign, the NCR, that is the choose. Okay? So what you're going to do is you are just going to enter 4 choose 0. I think I tell you the answer is 1 already. 3 to the power of 4. 3 to the power of 4 is 81. So you're going to write down 81. Anything to the power of 0 is just 1. 4 choose 1 is 4. 4 times 3 to the power of 3. Okay, so you're going to get 108. 4 times 3 to the power of 3 times 2. Sorry, so it's 216. Okay, 216. X plus 4 choose 2 times 3 squared times 2 squared. Okay, so you get another 216 x squared plus 4 choose 3 times 3 times 2 cubed. That will give you 96x cubed. And last one, 4 choose 4 gives you 1. So 3 to the power of 0 also gives you 1. 2 to the power of 4 gives you 16x to the power of 4. You tell me you cannot do this. You tell me this is harder than logarithms. You sure or not?
Yes.
Huh? Are you kidding me?
Oh, this is way harder.
Yeah.
Hey, you just have to memorize this.
But it's memorizing.
Yeah, sure.
That's a problem.
Logarithms, you still have to memorize the laws.
No.
You don't have to memorize the laws?
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, this is memorization. How can you apply to something? It helps you to, okay, because this helps you to expand anything. Okay, if you have a binomial means you have two things and it's raised to any power. Let's say it's raised to the power of 9. you can use this to find the expression.
I rather do the rainbow method.
You sure? You want to do the rainbow method, you'll do until you vomit blood. Okay, you'll do until you vomit blood. Alright, okay. Now let's move on to the next question. Your exam questions will be very similar to all these questions. That's why it's very simple one. Okay? Write down the first 4 terms. I will continue to do with you. Remember the method is, look at this. This is to the power of 7, right? To the power of 7 means the first one is n choose 0. 7 choose 0, 1, 2x plus 7 choose 1, 1, 2x plus 7 choose 2, 1, 2x. Just one more because they only want you to write down 4 terms. Lucky you. Okay, so 7 choose 3, 1, 2x plus dot dot dot. Next, write down the powers. The first one goes to the first one. The second number goes to the second one. Then write it in descending. 6, 5, 4. The other one write in ascending. 1, 2, 3. You tell me this is difficult again. Are you sure? No, right? Don't bluff yourself. Don't fool yourself. Okay? So you just have to memorize the steps and apply it. Binomial really very simple one. Okay? 7 choose 0 gives you 1. 1 to the power of 7 gives you 1. 2x to the power of 0 also gives you 1. So the first one is just 1. Second one, 7 choose 1 gives you 7. 7 times 1 gives you 7. 7 times 2 gives you 14. So you get 14x. Next one, 7 choose 2 times 1 times 2 squared. Okay, is 84x squared. The next one, 7 choose 3 times 2 to the power of 3 gives you 280x cubed. Okay, that's it for part A. That's it. They only ask you to expand until the 4th. So you stop at the 4th. B. Find the coefficient of x cubed in the expansion of that following. So basically, you are going to take 1 plus 14x plus 84x squared plus 280x, x cubed, plus dot dot dot. You're going to multiply this with 1 plus 2x plus 3x squared. Okay? So this is this. This whole thing is this one. Okay? And they want you to find the coefficient of x cubed. So does it mean you do the rainbow method for the whole thing? Don't waste your time. You only multiply it if it gives you x to the power of 3. So let us look. I have 1. If I do my rainbow method, I look 1 times 1, forget it. It doesn't give me x to the power of 3. 1 times 2x, forget it. 1 times 3x squared, also forget it. Because it doesn't give me x to the power of 3. Let's look at the next one. 14x. 14x times 1, forget it. 14x times 2x, forget it. 14x times 3x. This is what I want. Right? So I know that 14x multiplied by 3x is going to give me x to the power of 3. So let's do that. 14 times 3 gives me 42x cubed. Alright? So I'm done with the other one. Let's look at the next one. 84 times 1, forget it. 84x times 2x. Yes, this is what I want. Okay? So I would take this, multiply by this. So 84 times 2, that will give me 168x to the power of 3. Let's look at the last one. No prize for guessing which one I should multiply. Just multiply by 1. Plus 280x cubed. So what is the coefficient of the x cubed term? 42 plus 168 plus 280. So my final answer, 490x cubed. You rather do logarithms? You sure or not?
Yes.
What is wrong with you guys? Something is wrong, you know. This is so much easier. You guys are just in denial. Huh? You guys are just in denial. This is easy. Okay? Okay. Exactly, because I practice a lot. That's why it makes it easy. Okay. Question 11. This one is a slightly trickier one. Question 11, do not go and expand out the whole expansion. This one, you need to memorize another formula. The formula that you need to memorize in the expansion of a plus b to the power of n, okay, the tr plus 1 term is actually the a, oops, not a yet, n, r, a, b, n minus r, r. It's like, oh my goodness, how to memorize this? I'm sorry, but if you don't memorize this, you will not get the marks. Okay. Now, okay, I will try to explain to you what this thing is. I will try to attempt to explain to you. If you look at this expansion over here, right? If you look at this expansion over here, for example, this is actually the first term. This is the second term. Can you see that? What this formula does, is that it's able to pick which term, it's able to give me the first or the second or the third or the fourth term. Just that term alone. Let's say if I want the second term. If I want the second term, 2r plus 1, that means I know that r has to be 1. Correct? I know that r has to be 1. Okay? Let us take a look at this example first, sorry. Let's take a look at this example first. Let's say this is my second term. Okay, this is my second term over here. If you ask yourself, how do you get 6 here? Do you notice that it is 7 minus 1? You get 6. And do you notice that this number over here matches this number? Do you notice that? Okay, another thing that you notice, let's move on. Let's look at the fourth term. Do you notice that in this fourth term, okay, how I get this 4 is basically 7 minus 3. Right? And how I got to the power of 3 is basically this. Okay? And the second thing I want you to notice, what is this number on top? This 7 is the same. Every number here all have 7. Do you notice that? Every number over here all has a 7. 7 is actually the binomial raised to the power of 7. Okay? So you know that this value over here is the n. N is the power that you raise the binomial to. Then what is this number at the bottom? We call this r. When I want to find the first term, my r is always 1 less than the term. So means if I look at the second term, I notice that my r is always 1 less than it. Okay, it's always 1 less. Okay, so the general term for me to find any number in the sequence, okay, to find any term in the sequence is this thing over here. And I'll show you how to apply it. Alright, I only got 1 minute left, so let me just quickly show it to you. Okay, if I want to apply the formula TR plus 1, TR plus 1 is equals to n, choose R. The first term here is 5, the second term is negative 2x. What is my power over here? My power is actually my n minus r. Here is my r. Okay, I'm going to pause here. What is my n? My n is actually the number that is over here, right? So my n is actually 8. I'm going to replace it with 8. Whenever I see n, I'm going to replace it with 8. I pause here. Now, the question, okay, who cannot understand until this part first? Actually, there's nothing to understand now. It's just memorize it. Okay, you need to understand, you need to memorize this thing. Alright? Now, after you have gotten this thing, they want you to find the term x to the power of 5. For this to have x to the power of 5, what must the value of r be? 5. That's the only possibility, right? If r is any other number other than 5, you will never get x to the power of 5. Okay? So, you know that for you to find the term x to the power of 5, your r must be 5. So, it will be the sixth term. 8, 5. 5, 8 minus 5, negative 2x, 5. Can you enter this in your calculator? Absolutely. 8, choose 5, multiplied by 5 to the power of 3, multiplied by negative 2 to the power of 5. So what are you going to get? It's a very big number. Huh? What? Negative 224,000 x to the power of 5. So what is the term? This is the term. Okay? You need to memorize this formula as well. Okay? So again, what is the formula? The formula you need to memorize is TR plus 1 in any expansion of A plus BN. If you want to find any term, the formula is N choose R, A, B, the first one is N minus R, second one is R. That is all. In binomial, only got 2 formulas only. Only 2 formulas. That's all for the entire chapter. Okay? Only 2. 2 formulas only. Only this. Only. Oh, only.